Davis, and the teams will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New York Giants and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Giants sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Brian Dable. They decided to be happy to continue this recent stretch, winners of 5 of their last 7. Running the show across the field, that's Raiders head coach Pete Carroll. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you in the booth today. It's going to be Daniel Carlson who gets us started. And here we go on EA Sports. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And they're led out by one of only a handful of quarterbacks, Brock, to eclipse 200 career starts. I know you covered him for a long time in Seattle. A 10-time Pro Bowl selection, Russell Wilson.
You know, Kate, his chef days might be coming to a close, but he's still got a chance to cook in Pittsburgh last year. He has a winning record in starts. Times as many touchdowns as picks, and that's why this opportunity is going to New York.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Go with the 44. Going to the ground again on first. And he gets him around 6 there. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. Look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
A 7-yard pickup.
2nd and 3 now.
2nd and 3.
Ross off the play fake. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
That's incomplete left side. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
The kick by Gano is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Maybe just a little disappointing with that good field position that it didn't yield a touchdown, but they moved the ball well, and we got 3 on that scoreboard.
Gano ready to send this away. Dylan Laube on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So out had the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. It's just the 1 touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
31-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
This is Genty on 2nd. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
throwing now on 3rd and 2. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up. Now the Raiders readying for the punts, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Now Wilson on the play fake. Raiders close it in, and down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Well, that's not what the offense dials out. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third and long for him here. They set up the screen to Neighbors. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
For the Giants.
Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. First and 10 from the 32. From the gun, Smith. Pass caught by Jack Bench. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
16 yards.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Tyler Newman with the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
For a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Smith yet again. He has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Genty from the gun. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. Third down, 1 yard to go.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Brock Bowers, the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Grab check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
The score, Raiders 7, Giants 3.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. On play action now, Wilson. He finds Neighbors right side. After making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Russ stretching his legs a little here. And nothing was going to help him escape that. He gets hit for a loss. Second down coming up.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses. But not for the defense right there. Did their homework. And they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
It's Tracy on second down. And give him 9 on that run. Now they've got third down.
Tracy, the ball carrier. The tackle by Jeremy Chin. A gain of 10.
They go right back to Tracy. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
It's a gain of 8. And the Giants first down.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First down, Giants.
Taking the handoff, now Wilson. He'll try and run this. And he goes down to avoid a hit, so give him a gain of close to 4. That's going to set up second down.
Gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the Raiders.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. He finds Johnson over the middle. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. First down now, ball at the 33. Russ now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
4 yards. It's second down.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. From the gun, it's Tracy. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
The Giants take a second quarter lead.
Touchdown, New York.
Yeah, with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants push their lead to 3.
10, Raiders 7.
Gano ready to send this away.
To kick off for New York.
Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Raiders offense ready to go. We'll get a look here at Jack Bash. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. First down, Smith to throw. Throw right side, finds Bash. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4. At their 48-yard
Give up the guts, it's Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10. 10 yards. And the Raider first down.
First down from the 42.
42-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They strike for 23 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they get this down to the 7-yard line. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
That's another Raiders first down. First
They'll work against the blitz.
7-yard line.
Catch made. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders take a second quarter lead. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
Raiders 14, Giants 10.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Wilson now from the gun. And down he goes. Raiders go. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. Third time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Blitz coming, Russ. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
It's now 3rd down.
Wilson on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line, no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Giants.
They've got first down here from the 36.
A gain of a yard. And the Giants first down.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at second down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, New York.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. All right, here we go. Second down. Wilson looking to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Eric Stokes on the coverage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
Some 6 yards.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this, I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Smith to the air now. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's a Vegas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
You know, you call that toss play. It's almost like a challenge to cornerbacks, Kate. You're challenging their will and their want to. Can they get down there in time to make contact behind the line? In this case, well, challenge accepted and mission accomplished.
Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And now a 4th down, staring right at him. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. Shoves one away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Trying the right side with Tracy. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
It's 3rd and 10.
3rd and long for him here. Hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Jamie Gillen on that a punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Raiders back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. On 1st down, here's Smith. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And off to Genty.
The 47-yard line.
And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. The Raiders with the lead at home here at Allegiant. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back to Genty. And a Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Smith on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Jack Pesh. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Completed to his running back. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. Brought in by his back here, it's Jency. And this one doesn't go far.
To number 2.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts.
2 yards on the pickup.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Smith's going to throw again. It's a screen play to Jency. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
Giants 10.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Giants take over now late in this first half. They could use something to trim that deficit and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down, here's Russ. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's another Giants.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
First down, New York.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Hits his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Russ now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another
Russ is cooking again.
First down.
And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a one-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Gano for the PAT. Pressure gets there, right side. It's blocked! And he's dragged down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown. Now, the good news here, this is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
Their own 35-yard line.
He'll throw it. Going back across his body here, left side. He's got it inside the 25. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our two teams here, no doubt, made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our third quarter. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Vegas offense ready to start this third quarter. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Tries to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Cut out left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Las Vegas
first down. Smith to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
50 yards on the play. That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep down.
And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming at halftime.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders push the lead up to 12.
Raiders 28, Giants 16.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
It's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The
Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's Wilson. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
A handoff to Tracy. Shoots away from one. And he'll get it up to the 44. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Giants.
On first down, it's Wilson. He's going to tuck it and run. And Wilson's going to slide down as he finds enough for the first.
15 more yards. That's
so first down from the 41.
First down. A gain of 15. And the Giants first down.
Here's Wilson to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So it's second down coming up. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Tracked on that play by none other Brock than Tonka Hemingway. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Flush down now to his left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Giants first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down.
Man in motion here. Ross off the play fake. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Wilson now from the gun. It's inside the 10. Johnson gets hit and he loses the football. And the Raiders get to it. Man, they had to be exhausted by that point, Brock, which makes it even more impressive that one of them somehow found the energy to force a fumble like that, finally get them off this field.
Yeah, it's thrilling for the defense, Kate, but geez, it's demoralizing for an offense because you could feel it. You could feel it when you've kept that defense and ground them to a nub, and you just feel that energy being sucked out of them, and to not take advantage of it just stings that much more.
So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. And that last drive, while a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Tracy on first and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants start the second half with some needed points.
Touchdown, Giants!
Gano for the PAT.
The extra point.
The point after splits the upright. And the Giants trim the deficit down to 5.
28. Giants 23.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Loudby with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10.
The Raiders back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They go play action. Here's Smith. That one's cut along the left sideline. Free inside the 30. Jack Besh. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders hold an 11-point advantage. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders push the lead up to 12.
Makes the score Raiders 35. Giants 23.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
To kick off for Las Vegas.
Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls. That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
A give to Tracy up the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by Christian Wilkins. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Wilson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. The Raiders back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Here's Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Now Smith taking off with it. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Completed over the middle. Again, he's got room. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders make it a 3-possession game. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Giants 23. Daniel
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Giants about to get to work on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That's a rookie out of Iowa State, Darian Porter, on that tackle. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Wilson. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. The Raiders offense ready to go. We'll get a look here at Jack Besh. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And go play fake here with Smith. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. brings up 2nd and 3.
Genty from the gun. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Escapes the defender. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
That's another Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Another give here to Genty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Pressure comes. Smith finds his fullback. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
That's good.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
On the sneak, it's Smith. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a design run. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. And with that score, a pretty elite milestone he's reached. Just the 4th time a quarterback's thrown 50 touchdown passes in one season as his success rolls on. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
49, Giants 23. Daniel
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37.
good.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. And the Giants first down.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48.
Tracy.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
15 yards. That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down. Russ now from the gun. Going deep here for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Raiders with an extra DB out there. 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
Giants.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Gano ends the point after. And the Giants get it back to a 19-point deficit.
Raiders 49. Giants 30.
Gano ready to send this away.
New York.
Laube with the return. He stopped on the run to the 27. The Raiders back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Drive starts with an option, right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
11 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Smith to the air now. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. Through the 35. 20. 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders put up even more points in a win. And he'd already matched the career best of Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes at 50 passing touchdowns. That score now makes him only the 2nd quarterback to reach 51 in 1 year. And leaves just one man ahead of him, Peyton Manning, and his single-season mark of 55. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead.
Giants 30. Daniel Carlson.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Slayton with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. Connects on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Giant in some discomfort following that play. We've set it down from 37. Wilson now, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Tracy, the ball carrier, taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Russ setting to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And 4th and 4 coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st and 10 from the 43. From the gun, here's a handoff. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that 1st down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
On the play brings up 2nd and 10.
Give up the guts. It's Genty. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Zone read, they'll give it to Genty, who dodged the tackle. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
A play
2nd
fake, now
and
Smith to
7.
throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No connection on the last play, now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Taking it on the slant by Bash. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
It's a gain of 8.
Give him 8 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On 1st down, Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Last run got him 3, and here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Giants' 12-yard line.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders keep running away with this. Well, with that score right there, Brock, he has reached one of the pinnacles of playing quarterback here in the NFL. The most touchdown passes in a single game.
And I can promise you, after this game, he's going to do... I remember Peyton and Marvin having a back and forth after breaking a record. Neither of them wanted the ball because they knew it took all of them. And I promise you, after the game at the podium, he'll say the same thing today. It's his name in the record book, but this is an offensive explosion for a day.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue adding on to that lead. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Carlson, all set now for the kickoff.
For Las Vegas.
Slayton with a return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for them, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. All set now, 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Quick slant, caught by Neighbors. And he has this down to the 34. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Giants just want to get out of here with how this one is gone.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First down, here's Russ. He finds Slayton on the slant. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Wilson now off the play action.
26-yard line.
Buying some time left. Running in the red zone. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. It's caught right side by Johnson. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Theo Johnson.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.